for me, when it comes to shaping, the nose, mouth, and eyes really play a big part in it. The cheeks are not that difficult for me. I find that I like a particular way, and that's kind of a little high up and then sucking in a little bit, just a little, so just a bit of curvature and depth to the face. Excuse me. And this is how I look naturally. How my cheeks are naturally. They sit up like that and I dip in like that. So that's why that works for me. And this is the Sojin head. Already mentioned in the caption. And I really want to get this head because it's a morph head, and it's morph is all in one. And I don't know if I showed this before. I think I said I would come back and talk about the Sojin head from oh my goodness, I cannot say that name. It's so AK ADVK are the acronyms, and I'm considering getting this. Was this Maya skin? Is it Maya? No, what do I have on? Zabi and Brulee from Not Found. I mean, I'm the reason I'm redoing my look is because I want to get the Sojin head. The shape and the skin that I always lean toward wearing on a daily basis, the Lorani from Moschino and my Cami shape that I've had for a very long time from Not Found, it doesn't look the way I want it to look on this head. It only looks great on the Bernanan, and that's why I'm always wearing the Bernanan from Lelutka. However, with this last update from Lelutka, I found that the brain sticks out in the back. In any shape that I wear, it's either very dominant or it's a little bit sticking out in no matter what shape, and I'm not sure why it's like that, and it seems to only be the Bernanan. It makes me wish I had not updated the Bernanan, but I already deleted the other version. So yeah, and I was going to talk to support about that. I didn't see if that's just a head issue, because I thought it was just a shape issue. However, every shape that I try, there's some portion of the brain sticking out. So it is a shape and a head issue, kind of. But regardless, I'm kind of disappointed because I've been wearing Banana for so long. And I hate that I kind of have to switch out to a different head now. I mean, Camilla is nice, but again, like I said in my review of it, it's more of a Caucasian head. And I'm not Caucasian in real life or in the second life. It's just not something I do. And when I RP, I prefer to be Italian. So, Italian or, Spanish, Latina. Anyway, or Arab. So anyway, this is why this is a great head. And genus Morph is the same way, except when I was there, it's like you have to buy the parts separately, some parts separately, and it's weird how it's set up. I didn't understand it, and I'm not going to sit there and try to understand it because it's just too much work. All I feel like I need to do is just buy a head, and it's like this. Just like with the Kahlene Eirka body, In the Maitreya, everything is packaged together. So you're not asking a ton of questions, and then you have no cards. So, well, there's no cards in this demo, but this is pretty self-explanatory. So I love the vampire ears. That's very Nosferatu. And I love the mermaid. Oh my freaking goodness. This is why I want to get this hat, because of the mermaid ears. And I'm going to say AK or Eirka, I think is how we say it, is not the only, let me say this, it's not the only mesh creators that make morph hats for fantasy RP. It's just the one that I tried and I liked. I tried the others, but I like this. And like I said, it's a package deal. And yeah, I'm so in love with these mermaid ears. Yeah, I'm going to do my mermaid character this summer, and I will do my character creation video for that. So look out for that. And the elf ears, they're not bad. Let me see. Yeah, they're pretty good. These are standard elf ears, in my opinion, not the extremely long ones. Those are more for, like, I feel like tree nymphs, pixies. Anyway, so there's an ear HUD demo in here. Oh, I have to put the HUDs back on. What is going on? Oh, gee. And so this it animates the ears, and then you can hide the ears. You can hide, hide whole. Oh, see, it worked when I first demoed it. Okay, yeah, it's not hiding the ears. I don't know. Anyway, these are animations. Um, so I like on the Lelutka hat that you can make the ear animation dynamic, and it's not just one animation. I think this one, oh yeah, okay, so that's makes it dynamic and shuffles through the animation. So it's not just one animation. Oh no, I'm worried about that. I don't like to be stuck in one animation. Anyway, that hides the ear hole, but it's not. Oh, okay. Okay, it's supposed to hide the elf ears when I have the elf ears on, but the elf ears are not hiding. But trust me, it works. You know, demos are just demos. They do as much as the creator let the demo do. So you can get a pretty good grasp of what you're getting. And this is what really sold me. It's the split tongue. So you don't have to buy a separate tongue from these expensive creators. I'm just saying. And then it has dynamic animation. I love it. Look at that. I mean, kudos on, I think it's the same that price. I forget. But it's a great creator that made split tongue, and everyone seems to wear it. And they did it, so that means they did a good job of it, or they just dominated the market. But anyway, this is what sold me on this Akeruka head. And this is why I'm about to go get it. So let's go.
See, I don't know. I'm concerned about this area because I don't know if that is going to look like that when I get the actual head. Because it's only, it's both sides. Okay, let's just go get the head and see. But let me get this mocha of the halo. This is so pretty. I mean, Cammy is pretty, but this is pretty too. And I actually haven't tried it with my Cammy. I should, but let me see. Cammy. See, I got Cammy because the eyes and the eyebrows are so gorgeous. But Cammy, I think I only have her in one shade. Yeah, I have her in mocha. And let me try to demo it again since I'm wearing Sojin and see how she looks with Sojin. Yeah, I think there's something with the head shape or cheekbones on this shape. But this is the only shape that I found so far that looks great to me on this head. So let's give it a go. Yeah, see, Cammy looks amazing. So I'll go ahead and grab her in mocha and then run and get this head. Or brulee. Okay, so I have these. I'm going to wear. I really like how Hala looks, so I might wear Hala for the summer, and then go back to Cammy as being my daily day to day after summer and spring.
I've tried all the hits I think I will like. I tried even the. Did I try that hit? I don't know if I tried that one. Yeah, I think I did. And I've tried a few of these. And the one that I like that really kind of resonated with me is the Sojin. And that's because I prefer my character to have um, Asian features. Well, not so much as Asian features, but the eyes. Well, let me see. Mm, well, when you wear a face light, or you're in a PBR in a big film, you can see the shine on these heads and bodies, the newer versions, the updates. And I briefly touched on Kahlene, Eirka. I wanted to say that right now, currently, they're having a mega sale where you can get the body for like $5.45 or something. And it's a complete package, just like what you get in these Akeruka heads packages. So with the Kahlene, and I want to say this, the Eirka, I feel, is for more of the BDSM side of the grid. And I say that because of the clothing that's made for Kahlene, because of the way Kahlene is built, definitely because of the way that it's built, because of everything that comes in it. And you just really have to try the body to see for yourself why I say what I say. It is, I don't know what the bimbo body is about. I haven't even been to where that is. I don't know where to get that. I've just seen that some clothes are made for the bimbo body, but I'm pretty sure that it doesn't have anything on the Kahlene. And that's why I really feel that Kahlene doesn't get its credit, because that is the go-to body for gore, RP, dom, sub, master, slave, BDSM, RP. That is the body. That is a sex body. And what I like about the package that of Kahlene that you get is that it comes with the transgender body. And the transgender, I've seen a lot of places try to make, well, no, they don't. They actually don't. Okay, I don't know about, well, I haven't seen other mesh body creators make a transgender body. This is the first time I've seen a transgender body, and it comes with the basic Eirka Kahlene body. It, that's why that is a great deal, especially what they have going on right now. At that $5.45, you get so much with that. And when you go to unpack, you get a lot of clothing. You get the body deformers. You get a sub package. You get in the sub package is connected to Open Collar. If any of you are familiar with Open Collar, if not, if you need me to do a short tidbit on that, I will. But it is, it's great. It's awesome. The I really, when I opened it, I really appreciated the fact that it has a transgender body, because I have a few friends that are transgender. I have a sibling that is transgender, and I just think that it's a very humbling thing to see on Second Life. You know, it's just, and that's the only, like I said, the only mesh body creator that I have seen that has a transgender body. And if you don't know what a transgender body should look like or does look like, go to the store and see the demo. Well, actually, there are some out there, but they label it as she-male instead of transgender. I guess it's about semantics. However, I just felt real good about seeing that transgender body in the package of Eirka Kahlene bodies. So just like I like that most of the mesh body creators make bodies for kids and teenagers, the flat chest, and I mean Rebirth, their body is a morph body. So, quite honestly, if you're playing a kid or a teenager, Rebirth is probably where you want to go, even though a lot of clothing is scripted and rigged for these main grid bodies that are out. Rebirth is really ideal for children, and Rebirth has clothing and everything at the store that you can purchase, and I'm sure they have sponsors that make bodies. I haven't looked. I just shop at the actual Rebirth store for clothes. And but my son has the total tween body, and surprisingly, it's difficult to find clothing for him. We found this film that has multiple stores on it that sells clothing, but most of it is for girls, and I find that kind of very limiting. I don't understand it, but yeah, it's kind of hard finding child boy clothing for some reason. And I've been to a few other places, and they seem to only make a lot of totally dough. I'm just like, oh my goodness. He's no longer in his totally dough avatar. He's not going back to it. It's done deal. Like, we've been in our family RP for so many years, and he's over being an infant and a baby. But anyway, uh, yeah. So back to this. Let I think that this Jada hat looks good with the skin that I just purchased, and I'm going to tweak the eyes. I don't know why I got so stuck on Sojin, because I actually really did get stuck on Sojin. I don't know if I even tried Jada. Maybe Jada is new. Is this? I think is that new? I don't remember seeing it when I came last time and tried the demos. I don't think I tried that before. So okay, let's keep going. In the summer, I like to go for the glossy look. If you ever watch my summer get ready with me, I'm only going to do that one. There's no need to do another one because my routine in the summer does not change at all. So I like to go with the dewy look in summer, and I do dewy in real life as well. Even though my foundation is kind of towards it's matte, but I can make it dewy because of my sun cream that I use underneath it, that I use as my primer as well. So it has a dewy after finish, and I love it. Yeah, I switch sun creams in between seasons because of how they are made and how I notice they work. So anyway, back to Second Life. So yeah, this is what I'm going for. I love it, and I'm sticking with Maitreya in summer as well because again, I still see that the shine on Legacy, and it's the same on my husband's. He's not a fan, actually. He likes the body a lot, but he's like, it doesn't get me as shiny as the signature. So the new updates, I don't know what they were going for, but even in the PBR sims, the shine is minimal. No matter how you tweak it, it's just It's like it's not present, and that's off-putting for people like us. So anyway, I'm sticking with my Maitreya, and that's what I have on now. It fits most legacy clothing. As I said before, I need to offer that properly. But anyway, yeah, we need some more Laura X updates because the old clothing from Maitreya, the Auto Alpha that's on most of those clothes, it's a wreck. And I think I mentioned that before. Like, oh, I'm gonna try it and you would know. But anyway, so this is looking really good. Oh, I have my cosmetized lip gloss on, so and I know how the lips work. Mm, I don't do too much of that. And let's see, I forget how the mature look looks on this. Yeah, that's how it looks. That's what mature is. The mature is grandma. And uh, I'm proud to say I'm not a grandmother yet in either world. I'm so grateful. Uh, well, I mean, I don't mind being grandma. I don't. I like being the aunt. So yeah, so their mature feature is more for the elderly side. And I'm not an elderly person. I'm not senior. Um, let me get rid of that. Yeah. So I shouldn't mess with that. Don't mess with this if you're not elderly. But that's a great feature. That's better than, well, not better. It's it's okay. Like on the Maitreya Mature, you have the crow's feet, and actually, I prefer the lines up here because that I have that as well, and that's an attractive feature to have. And I'm over 20, so I have those lines. They say when you're over 20, you get those lines, but I don't have crow's feet. And I didn't notice that until I was really in some PBR lighting to see that the Maitreya Mature has crow's feet. And I don't have that. I'm not with that. It's like, no, don't try to give me something I don't have. I work very hard not to have that. So I will not be having that in my SL. Thank you. All right. Okay. I like the Lycra like it is, though. Let me change these eyes because they are very too. That's taking me back to my old SL days when I was still learning how to do shapes. Um, okay, so that eye opening for that. And I don't know if it's because of the morph feature, but I feel like the eyes on these Akeruka heads are kind of long. Many of them are very long, and there's no way around it, I don't think. Yeah, there's no way around that. You know, so need to be any bigger. This seems okay. Yeah, the eyes on this head are just very, very slit. You would think this was an Asian head, but it's not. I don't know. It doesn't look bad from the side. I think it's because of the high cheekbones. The eyes are supposed to be like that, but with my high cheekbones, my eyes are kind of slanted, but not like this. I feel like that's a very deep slant. Let me do the inner eye corner. Uh, this is as much as the eye opening gets on this shape. I love this shape. I'm not going to give up the shape. And I see that the okay, so there's nothing wrong with the shit. I think that was just the skin demo that was for some reason coming out like that. That was weird. That's weird they did their skin demo like that. What the F, man? Like, we know it's a demo. We're not gonna wear it around. I love this head. I do. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe no. I wish I could make these come in more. Is that the eye size? Oh no, I don't like that. See now it looks alien. Yeah, that's why I said these. This must be. That must be the. That's the head. Okay, so that's Jada. Let's go back and look at uh, Sojin again because now I'm kind of mixed. Where did the eyes go? Oh, the eyes are down here on this one. See, the eyes on this head are not like that. So, yeah, that's that head. And I'm saying that the cheekbones are too high. Yeah, and it does stick out. So that's the surgeon hair that's doing that. Okay. So let's fix this Maya, see what's going on. Mm, see, the eyes are, they don't come, they're not as long as on the Jada. Mm, hmm. See, the surgeon looks the way I want it to look, but that is, what is going on? He's making it like that. Oh, is it the head shape? No, because that's still there. I mean, if I see it, I don't like it. Like, it has to be, I shouldn't see that. Okay, so it's the egghead. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this, it looks very sucked in down there. Maybe it's the chin. Hmm. I mean, I don't know how to feel. I was sat on this, but it looks like her, it's like she's stuck in her jaws. You know what I mean? It's like,
And Giles doesn't really function anymore in these heads. I need to Giles it. See that. Maybe it's because the mouth is. Okay, maybe. I mean, I was going for this before I tried the Jada. And let's go back to those cheeks because they are not. Yeah, see that makes it look too something. In the chin depth, I just noticed that should be a little lower. And yeah, see, I like that. I'm gonna have to go with the Sojin like I originally intended because of the eyes. That's all there is. The eyes on Jada are just too slick, and I know it's because of the shape. This was the shape that I had decided on, and this is the Mila shape. But maybe I should try another shape with Jada and see if I like that. I know I'm going back and forth trying this and that, so just bear with me. Oh, excuse me, I'm eating. This Jada shape looks very teenager with the Kemi skin. Very, very, that's what is giving me very teen. This is something that DeadBoy would wear. Like, this is very more her style. Actually, yeah, it is. But she has Moschino skin. What is she wearing? Oh my goodness. Actually, right now, she's in something different. And yeah, I don't know what she's in. But I think she's wearing the Noel head. She didn't get the Camilla head. She missed out on it. I thought she got it, but she only got some of the freebies that were there. She didn't get the head because she's very content with the head that she has. She's not. She's kind of like most of us in the family that we get our style together and we're going to stay in that style. We'll try something new and fresh every now and then we switch up with the RPs and stuff. But other than that, on a daily, we don't tend to change our look when it comes to the body and the head and the skin that we're wearing. And it's kind of the same with the tattoos too. And that's just something that we picked up from just regular family RP. I think most families on SL do that. Not too many people flip flop a lot. When they actually find their style, they stick with it. They don't buy new stuff just because something new and cheap came out, you know. But that's the only reason why I'm not getting the Kahlene body because it's not for me. Our slaves, yes, we have slaves. We do BDSM. Obviously, we do BDSM. I talk about it a lot. So we have some slaves. Actually, we do this master slave thing, and so they got the Kahlene body, and it's so awesome that we hooked on it when we did because that's amazing. I think we just yeah we were going because she wanted to get an update of the freebie body, and the other one she was in Legacy, the but she wanted to try the Eirka because of seeing how other people wear it, and so we were just going to get the Eirka Zero. That's free with group membership, and the group is free. But when we saw the price of the actual body, she went ahead and grabbed it and said that it come with so much stuff. Like she screenshotted me all the things that come in the package, and it's just wow. And that's what I said. That is awesome. But that is not for me. That is for them. And these two women, they are not changing. Now, I have to say, they've been in the same avatar that they've been in for years, minus the mesh body updates and the skin and head updates. They switched over, to the heads and the bodies, but they like to you look at the freebies and stuff. They only really have anything that if we kind of purchase some stuff for them, and we don't mind doing that for our slaves. And they purchase or shop for freebies on their own time when we let them out. But and we're not online, but they're online. But yeah, so they're stoked about the whole Kathleen thing. They're so happy. Is So this is now their permanent look. They're happy with their heads. They're not getting any new heads, and honestly, they both got freebies from the Lelutka. They're not going to get anything else unless something happens in the future in SL where they start changing stuff again, and
there's a need to get new products. But until then, they're sticking with what they have. Um, and the Lelutka comes with elf ears. So the one that likes to be an elf, if she's an elf in our elf from RP that we do, she's an elf. So she's always wearing elf ears. It's not nothing that changes at all. Just like our son, or no, our nephew, he he always wears elf ears, even though he's a Korean. He wears elf ears with his Korean skin and everything, and he doesn't change at all. And when he wears his emo uh, look, he doesn't take his ears off. So yeah, he's in that one style, and it's the same with her. And they're on the Lelutka head, so they're not changing. If this Akeruka, if we had discovered sooner that it was a morph head, I think all of us would have gotten these heads instead, or gone to ED. Now ED has great morph heads, except it's not in the one whole package like this is. But it's yeah, see, I'm conflicted. But yeah, it's we don't switch, well, and that's why I wasn't going to until I came here and saw, because I said I see most people with Akeruka, and I see a lot of things being made for Akeruka. So why don't I try it myself and see what the hubbub is? And come on, why is it doing that now? I don't know why the eyes are acting up now. Maybe I'm trying it too much. But yeah, so seeing as it comes with all these and the split tongue, like I said, this is what really sells me is a split tongue, because I was going to come out of pocket for the split tongue that I'm seeing on YouTube and on Marketplace. I'm just like, ugh, I really want to pay that much, but I really want a split tongue for when we do our golf RP and go to, uh, is it Legal Insanity? It's a golf club we just discovered because, we were in tears about demonic clothing, and it's it's sad. It's sad to see that they're closing. What's going on with the mouth, with the eyes? Oh, I hate when it does that, but it's not moving. What the heck? What are you doing? See, that's why we don't use that. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, you're being weird. What is this? The Sojourn? So, oh, I don't have the eyes on. Of course, obviously. Oh my goodness. You have to make sure you put the eyes on when you do a system to be the bomb. I noticed that with Let Luca too. Even when you're wearing bomb, you still have to put the mesh eyes on. It's weird, but that's how they made it. I don't know. But anyway, so this Jayla shape is very teenagery. Yeah, even with the Sojin head. See, this would look, well, no, this wouldn't look good on Heyman because she's very, very Korean. They're light as they're light. Well, she's very pale, but this head would look good on her. So yeah, I would have been stuck in my ways if I hadn't came and tried these demos and saw that it's Morph and you get all of this stuff in the package. It's a bang for your buck, if you ask me. It's the same price as Lelutka, but you get all of these ears and split tongue. Come on. If you're an RPR like me, Morph heads are the way to go. But if you're not, if you're strictly human or strictly Android or strictly whatever, then you might want to shop elsewhere. So they have a lot of different avatars for those RPs too. Let me see. So this is just like ED, and I don't know what the acronym stands for. I forget. I've showed them in a video where they were at a shopping hop, and that's a store that's been around for ages, ages. They revamped and they have mesh heads. So they have these type of heads too. Aren't these awesome? See, and I debated about whether to get the Vision head or the Sephora head. That's funny. That's my daughter's name, but it's spelled differently. And, and I believe it comes with the antennas. I haven't tried the demo. I'm just assuming it comes with the antennas because that seems to be Eirka's thing. They include everything. And they might get some more fantasy heads up, but this is what they have up right now. And I'm going to go ahead and show ED and show you what morph heads they have because their morph heads are freaking awesome. If I had known, well, no, I'm not going to even say that because I'm set on getting an Akeruka head. But look at this. I think I might get the Vision head, and when I do, I will show you what character I create for that. So I think, yeah, it's this Jada shape this Jada shape is not bad, right? That's not bad. I don't even have to tweak the face, but this is, again, like I said, this is very young, very teenagery, especially on camera. And one of my, I'm wearing Sojourn still. So I think because of the whole eye situation, even though the Jada looks okay on here, the eyes are a bit, they're a little more human, basically on this Jada shape. However, that Jada looks too little girly, and I think okay, so that's how it's supposed to look, but that's like a 20-year-old, you know? What's that? My kids are 20. Darn. Oh my goodness. Um, I like how it looks. See, that's the Jada shape, right? It's just so hard because I was so stuck on the canvas shape, you know, and it's just terrible. And did I try the halo?
Now look at those eyes. Oh my goodness. Step him out. But see, there's no brain sticking out of these heads, no matter what shape you put on. Is there a brain? I don't think they put a brain in their heads. No, they don't. At least not in this demo. I have to give kudos to Lelutka. I do, because just like with these bodies, or oh wait, Maitreya doesn't have it. Oh, Maitreya did not include the chest cavity and the heart. Okay, I thought they did. I guess that's only on Legacy. I didn't see if it's on any other bodies. But anyway, I have to give kudos to them because they made it more human. However, it is very understandable that when it comes to RPing fantasy characters, they're not human. So the human parts are kind of unnecessary. So I don't mind that there's no brain in here. I don't. And I kind of semi mind that there's not a chest cavity in the heart, but hey, I have legacy, so when I feel like it, I wear legacy that has it. And I don't mind that Maitreya doesn't have it. It probably saves on scripts, because legacy is a heavy body, and it's extra parts. It's not made into one like this body and the Kahlene and who else? I don't know about the other bodies, but the Kahlene, the Eirka. I think Kupra. When I tried the Kupra demo, I think it was all in one. In the Miranda body that I tried a long time ago that I still haven't seen on Grid as popular as other bodies. It is all in one. The hands and the feet are not separate. If you want to remove them, you do it through the alpha, but it's not something that you have to attach additionally. And those extra attachments add to your attachment count. And if you wear animesh objects or pets, you know that attachment counts matter because the animesh is so many, um, it adds a lot of weight. So if you're wearing animesh and you're attaching HUDs and jewelry and hair and all that stuff, you have the body and the clothing, and it's it adds up, and it adds to the complexity of the avatar, which makes it take longer to load when in other people's viewer, depending on your internet speed, whatever, your computer. But when you're doing all that, that's just too many parts to have on, and it limits what you could put on when you're wearing a body that requires you to additionally add the hands and the feet. They're not already made into the body. Get it? Just like with this Maitreya, the hands and the feet are made into the body. The whole body is made and created together in one part, except for the head. They don't have head. Oh, and also Eirka Kahlene includes a mesh head. They didn't try the head. I don't know if they will, but I could try the demo and see what the head looks like. But yeah, so all that is included in the package. Isn't that sweet? 545, go get it while it's still on sale. I don't know how long that's going to last because it was crazy that we came upon it and discovered it. So I'm going to stop talking and figure out how I'm going to remake my Abby and what look I'm going to go with for this summer and this spring. And the reason why I want to get the Sojin head is because that's the only head that is an oval face shape. And the rest to me seem like they're heart shaped, round, but it's a lot of heart shapes. Like definitely that is a heart type of face. That's a heart. Some are square, and yeah, they're mostly heart shapes. I don't understand what the heart shape is not a natural. It's not. Okay, if you don't know anything about face shapes, look it up and see. But when it comes to face shapes, what is the most ideal and natural face shape in found in nature to be the most attractive shape? And that is the oval, which is kind of an average shape that most of the human population have. Well, no, I think they said that it was 1% that have oval, and it's kind of like a golden ratio, if you know anything what golden ratio is. So it's the found in nature, and I actually surprisingly have an oval shape. I assumed that my face shape was round, but when I actually did the measurements, it's an oval golden ratio shape face. And that is not something that I see a lot of when it comes to these second life ads. They're always square or heart or the V. I forget what that's called. There's a name for that type of face shape, and it's mostly in Asian culture, but they also mostly have the oval. And I don't know if you know anything about the plastic surgery over there, but a lot of them get work done so that they can have an oval face shape. And or you can buy products that can modify your jawline along with doing face yoga and yeah, stuff like that. I'm not going to delve into that stuff, but yeah, if you know anything about the beauty culture, you know this stuff. So anyway, I digress. I am looking for a face for an oval shape because that is again my natural face shape, and the strong heart and square faces that I see a lot are kind of like, but why? And I think I actually saw either a skin or a head. Or I think it's with the no, it's if you buy the warm animations, you can modify if you have kind of like an asymmetrical face, you can modify your face to make it like that. And actually most humans have an asymmetrical face. And I think they said on this video that I watched that most asymmetrical faces, even though it's kind of minute, you wouldn't really notice it unless you're completely staring face head on with that person, that their face is asymmetrical and you're trying to figure out why am I attracted to this person. Some are, it's considered to be kind of attractive if their one eye is up here a little bit, one eye and eyebrow kind of lifted, and the other is kind of not. And again, that's something that's a little minute in most people, but if you take pictures and you're really looking, you'll see it. And some of them, especially some actors, it's very asymmetrical, and that's very noticeable. That's not considered to be attractive.
but just the golden ratio is, and the golden ratio is an oval shape with a symmetrical uh, symmetrical face, symmetrical eyes, nose, lips, and yeah, a lot of these are asymmetrical except for this. And I keep finding myself looking away from this because I kind of find it like, ooh, not very pleasant to look at. Some people might like that, but her eyes are just very spaced apart. Her bridge is very wide, and her chin is very sharp. I'm just not with that. And even though the chin is not that sharp on the Sojin head, it's still the only head that I have seen and tried that is oval. And some people might say that it depends on the head, the shape or the skin, but no, it doesn't. It depends on the head. And that's why, especially if you go to Genius, you will see the difference in the head shapes. It's very clear as day. And this is, hmm, if this was facing head on, I would think that this is an oval shape. Let me see. Oh, let me demo that. Um, yeah, that's oval. Uh, that's square. That's a Yeah, that's square. And you can usually tell what type of face it is, what type of face shape it is by the chin. And then you move up to the cheekbones and the forehead. And you do those measurements. And that's what you get. Oh yeah, that's a square head. It's beautiful, but that's a square head. And that's not for me. Yeah, and that's definitely a heart. That is total heart. Wait, is that round? No, that's heart. This is round. And it's not because it's added weight, but that's what a round head looks like. This isn't heart. Is that heart? Wait a minute. The cheekbones stick out. I'm not the expert. I feel like the experts might say that it's round, but yeah. And this is round. Yeah, this is round. She has a round face shape. That's not oval. Uh, and uh, that's confusing. That's why you have to do the measurements because some people get confused with round and oval. Yeah, that's why you have to do the measurements. It usually starts at the eye, go down the nose, and measure the distance between the lips and the nostril. And actually, no, is it measuring the distance between from the cheek to the lip? See, I have to look at the diagram again, but yeah, when you do those measurements, that's what tells you if it's round or oval or hard or square. I feel like this could be an oval shape though. It's so pretty. It's very pretty, very pretty. This caught my eye as soon as I landed, by the way. That's a very, it's very pretty. I should bring out the measurements. I should screenshot it and measure that.
Let's see if that's oval. I know I go through a lot to make my avatar. I'm the most. Oh my goodness. And I want to throw this out there. When I tried the Camilla, that was a very sharp Caucasian feature head. That is very Caucasian. This one, see, and that's why face shape kind of matters because I feel that the oval head, a mesh head that's made in the oval face shape is universal. And I know there's the nose and everything in the African has like the Nora, the strong cheekbones and stuff like that. And so how should I say that it's universal? But if you look at the eyes, most of the lips, no. But the eyes, the cheeks, the chin, the forehead, that is kind of, that's, in my opinion, when it comes to mesh heads and Second Life, would make it universal. I really feel like this is an oval head. I thought it was round, but looking at it again, I don't think it is. I thought this was a heart, but huh. So usually you can tell what's a heart face shape based on the cheeks. If the cheeks are very dominant and then they're very kind of sucked in right here, that's most 9 times out of 10 a heart type, heart shape, heart face shape. I think I'm saying this right. Again, I'm not an expert, so please don't take what I'm saying to be the be all. Uh, yeah, he's definitely has a square face. That's a square face. Mm, this is a heart face. Yeah, that's a heart. But yeah, I feel like most of that would be, and you would know that if it's universal, depending on how it looks, how different skin looks on the head. Let's try it. I want to try the Maria. Is that the one I just think that's the one that I feel is oval? See, in the beginning, when mesh heads first hit the grid, I was under the impression that most of them were universal and anybody and everybody could wear them. But then Lelutka started making all the different ethnic type of heads, and you can clearly see the different ethnic features in that. And so, why face shape might not be considered universal, like why the oval might not be considered universal, is because of the bone structure. So, whatever the structure of your skeleton is, that is the structure of your face. Most likely, probably, I'm guessing here, based on the little knowledge that I have gained about the subject. So I'm not going to say that what I'm saying is correct. It could be completely wrong. I don't want to lead anyone astray. I'm just stating what I believe it is from, again, the knowledge that I've gained on the subject and that I'm still learning about. So, see now that I demoed the head, it looks like it's round, and with the shape, it looks round. Yeah, that's round. That's a round shape. I know I'm extra, but if I'm going to be in this for the next 3 or 4 months, I need it to look the way that I want it to look. Like, I'm very particular about many things that I do. And as you saw, I was very consistent in my Bernanon and Kemi shape forever in a day. And I only switch between Legacy and Latreia. I don't see myself getting another body. Well, no, I take that back. I was going to go and get the Eve because um, it's morph, and I've considered getting a morph body as well, just for the fact that it's a morph body, and I like to play fantasy characters. But well, for the mermaid, that kind of really doesn't matter. You just need attachments for the gills and all that stuff. But anyway, I just feel like once you find something that you like, why change it? I'm just a consistent person. Just like I consistently go to the uh, same spa and the same nail tician, because nail technicians, come on, I learned that from my mom. Like, if they don't know you and know your nails, then uh, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a jacked up job, no matter how good it looks out on the surface. When that nail polish comes off, or when that acrylic or whatever you get done to your nails comes off, if the health of your nails is disrupted, that's not the nail tech for you. They weren't doing their job right. I don't feel. So we're particular. We stay with the people that we've been with for years unless they have another calling in life. Anyway, I digress again. The eyes are so huge. Is this a Sally? Where did I get this? Sally. Who is Sally? This one. Yeah, those eyes are huge. Okay, Sally, you look kind of oval on the poster, but I get an oval vibe from this head. And that's a shape that comes with it, the salad shake. Let me try on my other. See, I thought I was wearing the Maya shape when I came here. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I have to tweak that, but yeah, I'm getting the oval vibe from her. Yeah, this Cammy and this Haley are the same shape. Come on now, fam. I need you to do better. Except, wait a minute. That what's it? The Alicent shape. That's the shape I was liking. Let me see. Why did I like that? It doesn't have a defined curvature in the hips. It's not very prominent. Have I tweaked this already? Yeah, I did. That waist needs to come out a little bit more, or the boobs need to go in some more. It doesn't look right on that shape. This shape is kind of not made to be curvy, is it? um, I love how I curved her up. That's why I stuck with the cami shape for so long, because I got the curves just the way I wanted it. And when you get that perfect body definition, it's hard to switch. Mm. Oh, and I need to go get my warm uh, body deformer anyway, so I can do these shoulders and the collarbone. Yeah, the face is so chubby, but it's working. Let me pick that face again. Is this is the Sally head? Oh my goodness. No. I would like it if the eyes weren't so big. And unfortunately, looking at the poster, that's how the eyes on this shape are. Yeah. And then the nose. With this skin, that nose is kind of very bulbous. Mm. I've barely tweaked it, and I already kind of like, I don't think we're gonna go with it. But let's see. I have to bring the nostrils out some more. Wrong way. Yeah, see, that nose is. Oof. Why her nose that big on here? And it's only 50% thickness. Oh my goodness. Oof. No. See, I don't know why there's kind of fat right there around the eyes with this shape. Mm. Oh yeah, this is an oval head. This is oval. Yeah. But mhm, this shape is not. I thought it was, but having an actual oval head on the shape. This oval heads, like I said, are so hard to find. And it is, yeah. See, I don't know what's going on with that. That's not eye bags, is it? Uh, no, it's not. These mesh eyes are not particularly to my liking, so I'm going to put on my catwalk eyes. And then Sally, right? Yeah, let's delete Maria because no. Yeah, I knew it. See, I was right the first time. That is definitely a round face shape. Hmm. And I wear catwalk because the eyes dilate, the pupils dilate. And I didn't realize this until I put my catwalk eyes on, that most of these mesh eyes on these heads do not dilate. And definitely not on the Lelutka eye. The Lelutka eyes don't dilate. I don't know if that's something that they overlooked or if that's something that they just didn't want to add. But, and I've said this when I reviewed first, and when I talked about my Fate eyes in that very old Fate eyes video that I did from Damon Fate, that I still wear those eyes in my catwa because the pupils dilate. That's just a natural human response. It's a human thing. Our eyes dilate. It shows that we're alive, you know. So it's like, why even? Why do you make heads that have eyes that don't dilate, but you're focused so much on the shine? I It's just unnatural. I'm like, no. I don't know what's going on with the eyelash. Did you see that? Just noticed the eyelash on the skin. What the F? Yeah, that's the scam. Because this side isn't like that. What's really happening? Yeah, my catwa eyes are so much better. Okay, so I'm loving Sally. I really like it. It's terrible, but I don't like the nose. And that's on this shape, the Kimmy shape. I don't know if there's a way around that. I think it's the skin too, probably. Now, whatever look I come up with on here, that's the look that we're going for. So it's between Kemi and Kayla. Come on. Oh, it's because I'm in edit mode. Okay. Well, it's between Haley and Kayla for the skin. I should see what Lorani looks like again on here. Because I really love my Lorani. Oh, yeah. This is such an oval head. Oh, and the eyes are just perfect when I switch to Kawa. I might I might be getting this if the nose cooperates because yeah, that's the skin. I'm not feeling that, but I'm not feeling this either. What's going on here? I think that's the skin. That didn't look like that on the Sojin. That nose is disturbing. Why didn't I notice that? It because it didn't look like that on the Sojin, but it looks like that on this head. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna switch the name. Yeah, that's not. So the eye crease, this crease right here, that's the shape. Oh, okay, that's the shape. How is it? Yeah, there's no getting around. Oh my goodness, the eye popped out. This should have been lined up. That's, that wasn't lined up. That's not even. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's the shape. It's the shape. It's trying to cause me trouble. I think I have to bring these down some more soon. Okay, so unfortunately, that camera shape, maybe it's my camera shape that I redid. Yeah, see, I don't know how I did my shape like that. I'm gonna delete. No, I need to get the body part of it right. I don't know how I did my face like that. I can't fix it because I don't know how I did it. So maybe is it thickness? No, it's not that. It's definitely not body fat. Why are you like this? Even your nose is so bulbous, but on the outside, it, I mean, it's still kind of bulbous on the actual camera. But yeah, see, tripping. I did something to the face on this one. I don't know, but you like? Yes, I am going to look at the Sojourn again, even though I just deleted that. Mm-mm-mm. I'm so indecisive. Am I? No, not really. But wait a minute, did I delete? Oh, I did delete it. Okay, I need to clean up my trash again because that adds to from count or not from inventory count. Oh my goodness. Mm. I still haven't been to Blueberry to check out and see if what that Pica- Priscilla. Yeah, I think it was Priscilla did a video and said blueberry is no longer blueberry. They changed to something else. And so all this blueberry stuff is not there anymore. And they're even in different locations. So I gotta look and check out what's going on with that because they didn't send us any group notification about this change. At least I didn't see it. And it looks like the group is they even kicked us out of the freaking group. Man. I gotta double check. While I'm talking about it, let me look at that. Because that's so disturbing that that took place. This blueberry is in the store. You guys know. I never even checked the group. Yeah, we're out of the group. They kicked us out of the group without even sending us notifications on that. Oh, I'm so disturbed by that now. Like if you're going to rebrand yourself, at least let us know that you're doing that. That's a shame. I don't even know. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, why does it say that I'm in the group? That's because the owner left the group. Yeah, so the Blueberry is closed. The store MP and redelivery through your Blueberry Huts will remain active for a while. However, you must leave a no card, leave me a no card for support. But according to Priscilla, she rebranded and has a new store, but I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see that store that she showed in her video. So I will have to go back to her video to see that. So yeah, Blueberry is closed. And like I said, there wasn't a notice sent out. If there was, I didn't see it. It probably got capped because my stuff gets capped. I get too many. I'm in a lot of groups. And some of them I didn't turn off. I didn't turn off the important ones. Yeah, isn't that? I'm so upset about that. But maybe something happened in her RL. But again, Priscilla said that she rebranded and opened a different brand. And it starts with a V, but I'm not sure. And I don't see that in her descriptions or anything. Because if they had opened a new store and rebranded, it would have been listed here or in their profile or in the freaking in a group in the group you know sent us a notice, but whatever. Okay, off topic. I just had to say that because I saw the Blueberry demos that I have right here. I have a lot of demos that I was going to get, but I don't get anymore. And it's kind of messed up too because she collabed with uh, Latray on a lot of this stuff. So I guess I can't. I don't know. She said the MP is stuff. I'll check the marketplace and see if it's still there so I can get some of that stuff. I guess maybe whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm over it. I gotta find a new fave store. Oh, Adams. Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to shop at Adams, but I actually haven't purchased anything else from there for a while. Need to. I need to. Okay, so this is what Sojin is given on the Kemi shape. See, and like I said, Sojin is oval too. Those eyes are a little too spaced out, but I think, yeah, on that skin, it's a little too, no, it's too spaced out. Yes. Mm-mm-mm. What shape am I wearing? Am I still in this? No, I'm not wearing Sally. What am I? What do I have on? The default cami shape. This is the same shape. I don't know. The head shape is just different. Uh, I think. Oh, Sally looks good on anything, doesn't it? This is a nice shape, huh? Just the face is anyway. But yeah, that's a triangle body. Wait, no, that's not even triangle. That's a rectangle. Look at that. Terrible. That is terrible. Oh, that's horrible. I'm so mad at that. I didn't see that. That's too bad because the face is giving. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Let's stick with what we know, what we like. Let's see. I haven't tweaked this yet. Well, yes, I did. I think kind of. I don't know. I've been doing too much. That's why this video is so long. Oh, excuse me for that. This is like a life changing moment for me right now. And I feel like the animations are not working on the demos. Not the mod cap. It's supposed to be auto expressive. That forehead looks very squished in. But I've made my decision. I've made my decision because I'm only getting one, clearly. I'm only getting one head. I'm not going to be crazy and get another because I only have a lot of Lelukas because I got the freebies that they were giving out. So I'm not that interested in purchasing multiple heads when I only need one. And that's why I appreciate the morph feature on the latest heads coming out. And Genius is awesome for their morph heads. It's very multifaceted. But again, like I said, I got too confused when I was trying the demo, and I'm just like, oh, I'm over it. Because the demos, you can't even really try it like this. You can't put skin on and all that stuff. And I'm just like, why? Unless am I doing something wrong? But anyway, like I said, it was too frustrating. I was over that. What? Then I still got on a demo. What the F? Oh, I put the demo back on. I'm a nut job. That's why I need to delete stuff. No, we're gonna do what our cat has. Make sure I don't have it on down here. I need to put my skin up. And, oh goodness. It's crazy because I was saying for the longest, I'm just gonna come back here and get the Sojin because I was really sold on the Sojin. And I did come and try a lot of demos like I just did, but I didn't try Sally before because I wasn't really looking at these because they're all in white skin. And all of these, quite frankly, shouldn't be in white skin. Like this one, I feel like this should be in Latina skin. Like it's just very off-putting, and it makes you think that you're getting a certain type of head that you're not. You know, like oh, this is strictly Black American, but no, not all Black Americans look like that. That is not. This is not a face type that many of us Black women have. And this is a face type that most Black women have. But some have this face type. But when I tried the demo, you saw, eh, it's not my face type.
but I'm not that color either. Like I'm not brown like that, and I'm more of well, I don't have red undertones, and this skin looks like it has red undertones. That's on that model, and this one has yellow undertones. However, that is not my face shape at all, and that's not my skeletal structure. Well, I don't know. See, that's yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about that. But yeah, all these models with that skin, it's very just why. Why are there two Sallys? I just saw Sally right here and Sally right here. I didn't even see that. I went all the way over there at the end. Oh gee, what are you doing, Akeruka? You know you have two Sally heads on this wall. Okay, let's figure out this shape situation, and so I'm going to go home and work on my shape, but my background is not the biggest that it could be. I mean, it's not as big as in the other Ansu house that I have. Maybe it's not big because I have this stuff in here. But and also I feel like the light in there is not that great. And I swear, if Bailu bothers me while I'm working on my shape, I'm going to put him up because this dog is such an attention grabber, seeker. Every time any of us is here in the house, this guy he wants us to interact with him. And I was like, I am busy. Stop it. Leave me alone. I fed you. I'm about to stay him outside. That's it. That whole interaction thing didn't start until we put him inside the house. We had him outside, uh, but when the weather got colder, we put him inside. We'll make sure he's got food and stuff. Where is he? I don't even hear him. Oh, there he is. Our sim got reset. Like, I didn't even reset it. It just reset itself. And it reminded me that, oh, I didn't do a sim reset. And I should have. I haven't done it this year. But it was done this year. So yeah, he like bothers everybody that because I added everybody in the family to the friend list for him. So anytime any of us are inside of this house, he's all over us. And so yeah, now that the weather is getting warmer, I'm gonna sit his butt back outside. And I've looked at Tigo Pets. I think there's a doghouse. There's a doghouse, but I don't think I liked it. But since he's gonna be outside, we might as well get him a doghouse and put out here. Um, There are lights. Oh, okay. Well, this is probably the longest video I have ever done. Didn't we put spring on? Shouldn't that be? Huh. I gotta put the fishies out here. That's a shame. I put the fish food out, but I didn't put the fishies out. Yes, this is floating in the sky. Don't ask me about it. We're cultivators, real life. And vampires and lichens. But when we're in our Chinese mode, we're cultivators. And my horse, look at this. Okay, so I guess I have to reset their home position because my Tigo Pets are not in the right places now that the sim did its reset. And it's kind of It's a bit disturbing. I'm upset about it. And as much as I paid for this, I wish that, see, no. Oh, I didn't rename him, did I? That's why that name is there. Oh, okay, there we go. Also, I can interact with him, even though I'm very, very far away. Okay, I need to change his name because I don't like it. I never even thought about it. Hmm. Also, all I have to do is touch them and they go back to their setting. Ooh, spaghetti. What kind of dance is that? Oh, wobble wobble. I might get it. I gotta go try it first. And how can I change his name? Do I have to go and edit? Yeah, probably. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come face to face with him to do that. And here again, the sim is on freaking night. Well, not night, but when is it on? Oh, that's annoying. We have it on day cycle, but it keeps going to these weird. And it's 11 in the SL, man. Like, come on. And see, it has parent time of day to be at 7 at night. No. Like, do right. Do it. See, it's not going to change because we allow the parcel owners to change. And see, so I'm going to have to, unfortunately, take that right away from the parcel owners because the sim setting won't go to what I want it to go to. Okay, and I'm going to buy the weather dome and activate some storms because in real life we actually just had a very big thunderstorm come through. We are fortunate that we didn't have a blackout this time. Yay. Because usually when we have storms like that, we have a blackout. That's why we have our lanterns on standby. And we're about to get a generator to back up our power because we're people like that. We need our technology. Anyway, um, see, if I touch him and reset him, he's gonna bother me. I know he is. Get him together. Why are you under the house? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not even adjusting. See, that's why I do it manually. See, the sim reset never messed with my pets like that. It never did that. This reset that it looks like SL did. Yeah, well, yeah, SL did the sim reset on art because I didn't see Vanity or other estate owner on the sim doing a reset. It was Second Life sim reset, and it messed with my pets. It doesn't mess with my pets when I do it or when any of the other estate owners do it. What is going on here? I'm all in my daughter's room. Hold on. Oh, I never showed you guys. I never did a house tour, did I? I kept saying I was, but I never did. It's just kind of really not something that was into doing. Okay, let me get back to me. Okay, and this jewelry set I got from Canap. We get a lot of our clutter from Canap. I was going to do a where we get our clutter video, but I've mentioned quite a few places a lot before that we go to. It's Canap, Tridente, Dust Bunny. Is it Nutmeg? Yeah, Nutmeg has some clutter that you can buy separately. With sets, you don't have to get a whole set. And you can buy everything separately at Nutmeg, and they have a lot of clutter that you can purchase. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of places that I haven't discovered yet that other people have, and I've watched most of the videos. So, but yeah, I was going to do that and show you guys where I get a lot of my clutter, but I kind of don't want to because I feel like maybe there's a lot of those already, and I actually need help. I need someone to tell me where I can get clothing like this because I've been a Dust Bunny for clothing to put here in here that are not heavy, that are one prim, but I don't like the clothes that they have at Dust Bunny at all. I looked at a variety that they have at Dust Bunny, and it's like, a lot of these are not my style. And then where does my husband get his? And I can't really speak for him because I don't go to most of the events and films that he goes to that he finds for himself. But when on my male avatar, when I go to like the man event and alpha, I don't see options like that, and I don't see too many options similar to what women have. I feel like the women have a lot more clutter options than men. And actually, Canap and Tridente have some nice male clutter, especially Tridente. Tridente has a lot of nice mental animated stuff that men can wear, but they also have some clutter for men. And Canap has bathroom stuff for men, which is really nice. And but yeah, when it comes to clothing for the cloakroom, when I watch other vloggers, it's like they have a lot of nice folded clothing and hanging clothing, and some of that is included in the wardrobe that they purchase. But I need stuff that I can actually that I have to that I can add to my cloakroom that's put there, just like I did with this jewelry, and hang on the hanger. Like I have some stuff that I can hang already, but I don't have. And then shoes. I have some shoes and bags that I can put out. But again, this stuff is hard to find. Other people have found it. And if you guys know some places, please tell me. Please. Because I need it. Like, my cloakroom is bare. And it's the same for my daughter. Like, her cloakroom is a walk-in. And it's bare, too. And some of our old stuff that we have in some of the packages are really nice. Some of them, like shoe boxes and shoes that are one mesh prim that you can put out onto the film. Don't eat up a lot of prim usage. Are really good. Yeah, I'm short. I've said before I'm 5'2". But anyway, the the cloakroom situation, it's been like this since we've been here, and we really need some help. So help us.
Okay. Hit that one. See, he bothered me. And I missed the notice because I was away. I don't want to interact with him. No. Leave me alone, dog. Go back to your bed. Okay. What did I just do? Unintentional. Goodness. Ugh. Okay, I don't see a photo from my photography in here. So what did I do? Oh, I hate that when I intentionally move folders. I did not mean to at all. Oh my goodness. This is so hot. I don't know what happened. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, there, that's what happened. Oh, goodness.
dog is following me. Like, leave me alone. That's a shame. That's what I said. He bothers me when I'm up here trying to do stuff. Like, I can't even sit at home peacefully, man. And even when we're downstairs playing greedy, he comes and is like all up in the table and have us getting up doing animations. Look at him. Like, no, I'm not petting you. I'm doing my shade. You better get out my face. Freaking dog. So I'm going to see about getting a leash because I think you can purchase a leash to go with this collar at Tico so that I can walk him as my companion. So what I don't know if you know this about Tico pets, you can either raise them on your land or you can wear them as companions. So you can do either or you can ride them, which I find is weird to ride a dog. My kids can ride a dog if they want to, but I'm not riding no dog. But anyway, you can do that, and I'm considering doing that this spring so that um, I can walk him. And I'm pretty sure I saw that at the store or in the video advertisement that they did for these dogs. So I'm going to go to Tigo and do that. But we have to go get ponies for the kids. So yeah, I do that at the same time.
That's how you know that this is definitely an oval shape because most of the features are 50, 50 are 50. And 50, I notice in the shapes is that's supposed to be the natural face shape. That's the golden ratio. That's the oval. So I I made a good choice. Yeah, even the shape is oval. Well, it would make sense that the shape that came with the head is the same face type shape. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, my nose is a little wide. That's why I had to do my measurements twice to make sure I wasn't making it up. But I excuse me. But I do have the oval face shape. Okay, I will come back with the finished look because this is very long and I'm going to keep tweaking until I get it to the way that I want it to look. And I'm going to play around with the skins. I know I just purchased 2 skins, but I'm not even worthy. It's terrible. All right, bye.